Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a report from BioCryst's Pharmaceuticals, and trust me, it's juicier than your average earnings call. It involves a sale, a subsidiary, and maybe a little bit of international intrigue. But that's not what I call intrigue, so it's really not. But seriously, this isn't just about numbers. It's about a company shifting gears, making big moves, and potentially changing its future, as it's planning of selling the very own company responsible for exiting and future drugs. If you're interested in getting behind the scenes insights into these kinds of corporate moves, make sure you're subscribed. Also join our Discord community. The link is in the description below. Let's decode this report together. So we're looking at a Form 8K, which is basically an alert a company sends to the SEC when something important happens. In this case, the important thing happened on June 27, 2025. That's the date when BioCryst's Pharmaceuticals, based in Durham, North Carolina, reported a major event. BioCryst's is a drug company. They make and sell medicine. That's the only thing of interest here. The big news is the execution or signing of a stock purchase agreement. That's where things get interesting. It's an agreement between BioCryst's, their Irish subsidiary called BioCryst's Ireland Limited, and a company from Italy named Neopharmed Gentili. Neopharmed Gentili is buying BioCryst's equity interests in its Irish subsidiary and its subsidiaries as well. Think of it like selling off a whole branch of your business to someone else. There is a press release as well. A press release is something a business puts out so everyone is aware of what is going on, like news. Now, there's this section called cautionary note regarding forward-looking statements. So basically, it's a legal disclaimer. It means that the business is giving you estimations and that they can be wrong because the future is difficult to predict. One of the things that could stop the transaction from happening completely is surprisingly obtaining required regulatory approvals or other conditions. There is also the ability of the purchaser to obtain the necessary financing arrangements. This means that the entity who is planning to buy needs to have the money necessary to acquire the company, otherwise they will not sell. Another risk factor is the ability of the BioCryst's team to retain and hire key personnel are important employees that cannot be lost, or else the company may lose revenue and not be able to perform. General economic and market developments is another common risk factor, meaning if the economy goes down, so does the businesses. And that's it with this quick filing as of June 27, 2025 by Elaine Barnes, Chief Legal Officer, Fed. Now, putting this all together, BioCryst's is essentially selling off a part of its business to an Italian company. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. It could free up resources. Remember when we talked about BioCryst's needing to retain and hire key personnel? Well, this might involve a lack of ability to do so. However, that's not the big elephant in the room that everyone's curious about. A big move like this always poses some risk. Will the sale go through smoothly? Will BioCryst's use the money wisely? These are the questions investors will be asking now. Alright, that's our breakdown of BioCryst's latest filing. What's your take on this proposed sale and what it can mean for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis brought some important elements to your attention, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description where you can discuss these topics with other investors. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.